and today for my project I will be going over 3 exercises. Being that we are doing at-home workouts right now, I'm limited to what resistance I have in my house. So for the upper body exercise, we will be using a 10-pound dumbbell, and we will be focusing on the overhead triceps extension. And then for my lower body, we will be using the resistance band, and we will be focusing on a squat with the resistance band positioned superior to the knees, right at the quadriceps tendon. And then for my core exercise, we will be doing a low forearm plank. Alrighty, so first to begin, we are going to touch base on the overhead triceps extension. The primary mover is the triceps muscle, or the posterior forearm, right here. The triceps is the primary mover, and then secondarily we have the anterior deltoids as we come into flexion, and we also have our lats on a stretch as we are working overhead. The overhead triceps extension can be divided into 3 phases. The preparation phase involves positioning the dumbbell directly overhead. Now, since we are manipulating the weight overhead, ideally the client would first do this without any weight, but for video purposes, and since we're limited on time, we are going to be moving this weight overhead. So, we are going to hold the dumbbell in front, our wrists are extended to help stabilize, and we come into full shoulder flexion, and then we drop the dumbbell behind, right between our shoulder blades with our elbows in a flexed position. This is the preparation phase. The triceps right now is eccentric, and the wrist flexors are stabilizing. We are now going into the central phase, and our elbows are extended. The triceps are concentric right now, fully firing. We are going to hold the top for a 2 to 3 second pause, and this will be the isometric contraction of the triceps muscle group. We will then begin to lower the dumbbell back down between the shoulder blades, and that concludes that 1 repetition of the overhead triceps extension. Furthermore, as we are doing this, important cueing for the client is to keep our elbows in tight. We do not want to chicken wing out. This is a common biomechanical error that can put undue stress on the shoulder girdle. Additionally, we do not want to be having any excessive sway or lean of the trunk. This is going to be putting added stress on the low back. We are going to instruct them to zip up their core so that as they are extending, they are not swaying the back, putting injury onto the musculature. Palpation of the client is going to happen at the triceps musculature. When the client is overhead, the personal trainer takes 2 fingers to palpate the triceps to ensure that this is the musculature that is firing while performing this exercise. Furthermore, great kinesthetic feedback is when the arms are overhead, the personal trainer guides the elbows with a 2-finger tap throughout the full range of motion. If the client is struggling and starting to chicken wing, the simple kinesthetic awareness on that elbow can help them go in that linear plane of motion. Additionally, we are going to be talking about the points of evaluation for the overhead triceps extension. So again, we are coming into forward flexion, the elbows are flexed, and then they come into extension. We are going to be monitoring the triceps contracting in this concentric position and lengthening in this position. The personal trainer can also palpate the triceps musculature to, again, bring that awareness to that muscle area and help that muscle really fire and awaken up. Additionally, we are going to be observing this control, and this can be done in the 4 planes of motion. So from this anterior view, we are going to safely extend overhead, lower the dumbbell. We want these elbows traveling linearly. Straight up and down, no chicken leaning. And to review, from the right lateral view, we are ensuring there is not too much of a lordotic sway. The belly button is hugging in tight, and we are able to maintain proper spinal alignment during this exercise. Posteriorly, we are ensuring that the dumbbell falls between the shoulder blades and comes straight up. And again, from the left lateral view, we can ensure there is no excessive lordotic curve and that the spine is properly stacked when completing this exercise. The overhead triceps extension can be very effective in helping to train and strengthen the triceps musculature. Some additional triceps exercises are the triceps kickback, and then we can do a single arm overhead tricep extension. For the triceps kickback, we begin in 90 degrees of elbow flexion and we extend down. We want a little bit of a forward trunk lean, and we are extending, contracting the triceps. For a single arm triceps extension, we bring the dumbbell overhead. Again, position the dumbbell in alignment with the shoulder blade. Use our contralateral hand to guide the elbow into extension. The client themselves can provide that kinesthetic feedback and palpate the triceps to ensure that it is firing. Alright,